Hi, my name is Greg Preet, and I am the owner and founder of The Digital Advisor. We are a marketing agency that is catering specifically to the insurance and financial industry. And we've partnered up with AGA in an effort to really help the AGA agents to grow their business and expand using the internet. And we're developing a number of small little video trainings such as this one to help you, the AGA agent, in just learning a little bit more about digital marketing, things you can do in order to build your business, grow your business, and become more profitable, stick more commission checks in your pocket. And we want to start this series off with a topic that I think is very critical for most agents, and that is, do you need a website for your business? And we come across a number of misconceptions when we start talking about websites and we start talking to individual agents. And a lot of those misconceptions center really around these three factors. Agents that think, I don't need a website, or a website doesn't really help me, or maybe they think that their clients are not online. So what I want to do over the course of the next few minutes here is just kind of give you not my opinion, but I want to show you what some of the prevailing thoughts are out there in the world among companies that are leaders in helping people to build businesses, and not only in the insurance industry, but in lots of different industries. And I also want to tell you a little bit more about your target demographic and tell you a little bit more about what those in the insurance industry think about agents, whether they do or don't need websites. So let's get started. In my effort to look into this topic and get some research for you, I went first to Forbes Magazine. I think probably most of you are familiar with Forbes Magazine, one of the leading business magazines in the market today. And here's what Forbes Magazine says about websites and small businesses. It says, make sure your business is well represented by first and foremost having a website. If you don't have a website, you're missing out on opportunities for customers to discover who you are. And finally, no website equals missed opportunities. And I think that's so critical to really digest here, is the fact that flat out, if you don't have a website, then you're going to miss out on opportunities that you might normally have to connect with not only people who are clients currently, but people who could be clients down the road. So then as a second resource, I went to Entrepreneur Magazine. Some of you may be familiar with Entrepreneur Magazine, but what they do is they really cater to the audience of people who are self-employed and building their own business. And I think that most insurance agents fall into this category. Here's what they say about a website. Here's the question. Should your business have a website, even if your business is small and it sells products or services that you don't think can be sold online? And their answer to the question says the answer is the same today as it was in 1998. Yes, if you have a business, you should have a website, period, no question, without a doubt. And then I thought, well, okay, so those are two business, highly respected business magazines or business publications and what they said about websites. But I was kind of curious to see, what would a respected publication within the health insurance industry, what would they say about agents needing websites, or how important is it? So I went to lifehealthpro.com, and many of you are probably familiar with this publication as well. They primarily provide tips and strategies and assistance to insurance agents, life agents, health agents, people just like you. And here's what they say. Having an online presence is critical, whether you are targeting millennials or seniors. The right strategy will multiply your number of qualified prospects, and it will tackle one of your biggest challenges, building consumer trust. I think there would be no arguing with the fact that the insurance business is definitely a high-touch, high-trust type industry. The competition is really tough out there, and you really want to do everything that you possibly can within your business to help build that trust. And having a website allows people to kind of see who you are, learn more about you, learn about your expertise within the industry, and really build that customer trust, which is the first step in growing your business and taking your business to a higher level. So here's a few stats. Pew Research Center is one of the top research gathering, statistic gathering firms in the country. They're looked at whether we're talking about political information or economic information, or just about any statistic that's out there. Pew Research is looked at as being top-notch, one of the highest resources for any sort of data or polls or surveys. So here's what Pew Research says. 72% of adult internet users say that they have searched online for health-related information. 72% of all adult internet users, they go online when they have questions about something regarding their health. And 60% of Americans over the age of 65 use the internet for information and communication. So if you're catering to a Medicare population, people over the age of 65, and for whatever reason you tend to think that those folks aren't online or that they don't use the internet, well, 60% of them do, so far more do than don't. And that number is increasing. If you look at the number of seniors who use the internet over the course of the last 10 years, it's continually growing. So if you're looking to continue your business in the next 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 years, you can just plan on over time, more and more of those seniors are going to be online using the internet. And that's, again, a reason why you need to be there too. So here's a few conclusions that we can draw from those 4 resources that I just pointed out. One is top business publications encourage all small businesses to have websites. 2, insurance industry resources say that having a website is critical. 3, Americans are going online for health information. And 4, the majority of seniors over the age of 65 use the internet. So here's the big question that I have for you is, do you want to grow and thrive in a world that is becoming more and more digital every day? And if so, you do need a website. So then once you make that decision, what do? You've decided that you need a website. How do you take that first step? Well, you could have a website built. You could contact any marketing firm. There's lots of folks out there that can help you to build websites. Doesn't matter where you live in the country. You could find somebody that could build you a website. But the problem with just finding somebody to help you with it is, one, it costs you lots of time. It could take dozens of hours or more. I've seen website projects that take 60, 90, even 120 days from the day they start to the time when that website is actually ready to go live. It costs thousands of dollars often, very commonly, to get started, lots of money. There's ongoing maintenance. If you're going to build a website, you can't just build it and leave it. It's kind of like a car. You have to maintain it regularly to make sure that it works properly, but you also have to deal with things like adding content to it, because if your website gets stale, if it doesn't have information added to it on a regular basis, then there's no reason really for people ever to go back to it more than once, because your information doesn't change, it just stays the same. And the websites out there that get the most traffic are the ones that update and have new information on them all the time. And if you think about websites that you probably use yourself on a regular basis, whether it's for information or for entertainment or sports information or whatever it might be, the websites you go to most often are probably those that have updated information on maybe a daily or weekly basis. So that ongoing maintenance is definitely an issue if you have your own website, because you've got to create that content, you've got to have somebody manage it for you. And then the final bullet point there at the bottom, there's compliance issues with all of this. So every time you add something to your website, you've got to make sure that, does it meet the compliance requirements? Obviously, you don't want to jeopardize your license or run into issues with compliance with things that you post on your website. So these are all the challenges that you deal with if you're looking to build a website on your own and hire an outside source to help you to do that. Or you can join AGA's website program. This is an exclusive program just for AGA agents, and you actually get a fully managed website and an email marketing program. The way it works is you get a professionally built website. It's up and running usually within 48 hours. We update the content on that website 4 times every month with new articles that are interesting to seniors, people that would be potential Medicare clients of yours, or people who already are Medicare clients of yours. And it even includes an email newsletter that gets sent to those people a couple times every month on the second and fourth Wednesday. So not only do you get the website, but you get that continual updating and the continual touches with your clients and prospects. And that's all part of that building customer trust or consumer trust that we talked about back on like slide 5, that Life Health Pro indicated is so important within the insurance industry. All of the content on the AGA websites is fully compliant. And in terms of cost, it costs less than a cup of coffee per day. In fact, if you go to Starbucks 2 or 3 times, or any coffee shop for that matter, if you go there more than 2 or 3 times a week, you'll spend more on coffee in a month than you would spend on having a professional website through AGA and that email marketing program that's all in place. So, hopefully what we've done here is just kind of begun to scratch the surface in showing you why a website is so important for an agent these days, and kind of giving you a couple options. One that is, doing it yourself, and another if you get the help from AGA, so that you can begin to see not only realize that you need or can use the website, but how it will help you, how you can begin to build some customer trust, and how it can all happen for you without you investing a lot of time or a lot of money. So, here's the bottom line. I think that the insurance business is highly competitive. And today, agents with websites definitely have an advantage over agents without websites. So I would invite you, if you want more information on the AGA program, to visit this website, aganewsletter.com. You can get lots of information there, and let us know if you're interested in learning more. And stay tuned, because we will have more trainings, just video trainings just like this one, in the upcoming future. So with that, I thank you for spending a few minutes with me and listening, and have a great day.